So I was looking at how they try to raise medical insurance premiums every year, and it's getting ridiculous. But what if we can fight that? With the release of these cures, maybe we should seize their assets, their scam money. I think that could be effective. I'm for seizing their accounts. Let's talk about hepatitis B, HBV. We're going to get this under control because, once again, we have a lot of lies surrounding it. And I am very confident we're going to cure you patients today or whenever you can get this treatment. This is Charme Santier. You know what? You can just call me Charm. Call me Charm. That's my alias. And this is the Lottoriddles Institute of Health Research. Lear liar. Let's stop these lies and let me not hold you any longer. Let's get into it. So, hepatitis is inflammation of the liver, if I'm correct. That's usually caused by viral illnesses. They got like hepatitis A, B, C, D, a lot of them. And I chose to target B for the obvious reason. The other ones can heal on their own, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I know at least A and C can, but B's the one that so-called can't be cured, or for those who do have it, they get cured on their own. It goes away, it heals up. But a lot of people, they don't get healed. For the most part, with my research, is B is the one that needs attention, because it's the most common liver disease and it kills a lot of people. So I'm a person of the cures, and we're going to, get this one taken care of because we want to cure it. And I see the problem. I see where it is. They're going to tell you with hepatitis B that there's viruses that hide in the liver and they keep reproducing, so it's hard to find them and get them and stop. I mean, I think they can kind of slow down the illness making copies in the liver, but they can't completely get rid of it. That's a lie. In the other hepatitis, usually people heal up on their own. Their immune system kick in and their liver can recover. What I've researched and decoded is people with the chronic hepatitis B. This is what it is, genetic. It can be passed down to the kids. It can be sexually transmitted. You can do needles, syringes, all that stuff can pass it. Okay, so this is my theory on it. Hepatitis B patients are immunocompromised. All right. When they take a look at the white blood cells. The white blood cells are, we know, the military of the body, the immune system. Those are your soldiers. The problem here is with hepatitis B patients, they have kind of like an immune system defect. They're immunocompromised. I think that's how you say that. And so if you check their white blood cells, they're gonna be like, hey, their white blood cell count is normal. And so what that means is it's going to be assumed that, okay, the the immune system can work. They can fight it. No. Hepatitis B patients have defective white blood cells. So what happens is they keep getting sick over and over and over. When you give them the antibiotics and the antivirals, it rids the illness just for another one to come back. That's because the white blood cells they have are present but not effective. Okay? So they have a defect in their immune system that needs to be addressed. And I know a way to correct this. What you want to do, you want to reboot, reset, restart their entire immune system to get their white blood cells working again. You see, because this is probably why the other hepatitis this is probably why they heal on their own. Their immune system, their white blood cells are working. And B, a way I know to reboot the immune system and have working white blood cells, you're gonna need a bone marrow transplant. Usually you can find a match from maybe a family member or something. A bone marrow transplant will reboot the immune system. It will begin to create healthy fighting white blood cells again. Because again, with the defective blood cells, you can watch them. They're not going to do anything to the disease. Even if they try to eat the illness, it won't kill it. The problem is the white blood cells and the bone marrow. You see, when there are illnesses, they have you looking in the wrong direction. They want you to focus liver, which the liver does deserve attention. Make no mistake, that's what the antibiotics are for. That's what the antibiotics are for. But we're going to need the immune system to work for the antibiotics to work. So what's going to happen is they're going to keep curing whatever illness they have with the antibiotics, and it's just going to keep coming back because of the lack of a military defense, which is the defective white blood cells. So you want to continue your antibiotics, your antivirals. Sometimes you can put them on a broad spectrum antibiotic to fight the liver illnesses or whatever's causing the liver to dysfunction. It's usually syphilis. The whole HBV, the virus part of it, it's usually syphilis. But it can be gonorrhea, it can be foodborne illnesses, it can be a plethora of things. Penicillin G definitely kills syphilis, but if it's gonorrhea, you have other, I forgot how to pronounce that C word. You have other, those are known illnesses that can be cured. You can put them on a broad spectrum, or you can just do just standard antibiotic treatment. You continue that with the liver, and then once the bone marrow transplant is done, the new strong effective white blood cells, they'll take care of the rest. The cure here is a bone marrow transplant coupled with your antibiotics, and you will get rid of hepatitis B. All right, so we can stop their money And hopefully we can seize their assets because they know this. All right. Let's talk about an illness called chronic granulomatous disease. Now I'm gonna read a little something on this, so you tell me what you think. Chronic granulomatous disease, or CGD. C is in Charlie, G is in golf, D is in dad. All right, let's go. All right. Chronic granulomatous disease, or CDG, is a rare and often fatal congenital, I think that's genetic, congenital immunodeficiency caused by defective white blood cells. In affected children, leukocytes are able to ingest but not kill certain bacteria, which leads to skin, lung, and lymph node lesions. Infections are common, especially in the skin, liver, lymph nodes, intestinal tract, and bones. The infections are often caused by bacteria that would not cause infections in normal, healthy patients. And that's the end of that. It wouldn't cause infections in normal, healthy patients because they have an immune system. Right? The treatment for this is antibiotics and a bone marrow transplant. You see where I'm going? This, in my opinion, is the misdiagnosis. CDG, this misdiagnosis we're talking about, it is considered a rare disease. What I tell y'all about rare, if you watched any of my other videos, a rare disease means renamed. They're gonna call it something else. Hepatitis B patients, this is what I believe you have. I don't know why I keep trying to say this word. I think I've been getting it right. Chronic granulomatous disease. All right, so look into that for more information, because I'm confident that is the problem. Now, y'all want to get on that immediately, because that can really cause bad clotting, really bad clotting. There's one called disseminated intravascular coagulation, and that is something you do not want. That is widespread clotting of the body. You know, it messes up, this disrupts the good clotting. It causes a lot of bleeding. It infects the digestive tract, respiratory tract, kidneys. It can cause organ failure. So a lot of these things are just gonna slowly kill. I don't even know if it's slowly. It's just it all leads to death. All right. So you want to get the clotting taken care of. You want to get to your liver. You want to get that transplant. You want to the main point of all of this is to reboot the immune system. The people who have this have a defective immune system. Get that bone marrow transplant, which I don't know how easy or hard that can be. I gotta be honest. So if you can find a match and get a bone marrow transplant, that'll get your immune system right. And I wish you great healing. I'm very confident, as you can tell, in what I do. So if I need to make any follow-ups, I'm gonna do that. And this is all I do. Well, this is not all I do, but this is one of the main things I take very seriously. I prioritize Lear to keep people healthy, to keep people alive. And I do. I watch the social medias. I watch different explanations. I see people going through hell, and they don't have to. So, hey, just give this a check. Give this a look. See what you think about it, and hopefully, we cure this thing, because this is a cure space. We get rid of it. We don't treat it. We get rid of illnesses. This is the era we're entering, and I am honored to be one of the people leading humanity into this era. So that's what I got for you. I would urge you to come back and see me. And we're going to continue this trend of the cures. Lear Liar Lottoriddles Institute of Research. Go get healed. Go get healthy.